Satnam. Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about essential oils for our third chakra. So we learned our third chakra, our manipura, is located at our solar plexus, our navel center. And when it's balanced, your digestion is strong, your health is good, and your self-esteem is stable. When it's unbalanced, we may suffer from greed, anger, shame, or despair. And it's associated with our personal power, our willpower, our commitment, and our identity. So it's hugely important, specifically for our willpower. And physically, it'll show up in the body as problems with our digestion. It'll show up problems with our liver, our gallbladder, and our pancreas. So it's important that we make sure it's balanced. So there are some Young Living essential oils that are really beneficial in helping you balance your third chakra. So there's single oils and then there's blended oils. So I'll tell you the single oils first. The first one is lemon oil. And lemon is really good for energizing. It's good for circulatory support and cleansing. Ginger, one of my favorite. Ginger is good for muscle tension. It's good for digestive support. It's good for stamina. Peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is energizing and it's good for digestive support. And now that you think about it, you'll probably realize a lot of things that are for your stomach to help your stomach have peppermint in them. So it makes sense. Sandalwood. Sandalwood has that rich, sweet, warm, woodsy aroma that's both sensual and romantic. It's used traditionally for meditation and it's uplifting and relaxing at the same time. Rosemary oil. Rosemary is good for mental clarity and it's really good for liver support. So one of the ways that physically it shows up in the body when your third chakra is unbalanced is in your liver. So rosemary is specifically good for liver support. Clove. Clove is good for antioxidant support, digestive support, and also physical discomfort. Fennel, this one, another one of my favorites. Fennel is really good for women's health and digestive support. Cardamom. Cardamom is good for respiratory support, mental stimulation, and digestive support. And the last of the single oils is geranium. And geranium is good for respiratory support, liver support, and women's health. And so I have two blends. These two blends, which are really good for our third chakra. The first one is purification, which in its 6 ingredients, one of the main ingredients is rosemary, which we learned rosemary is good for mental clarity and also liver support. But purification oil itself as a whole is really known as a cleansing oil, so it's really good for cleansing. Transformation, which is my favorite one of all the third chakra oils. This is the one I've been using every day for the last week while working on the third chakra. Transformation will empower you to replace negative beliefs with uplifting thoughts when diffused. It's an emotional release. So those are my favorite oils. I want to talk to you for a few minutes about how to use them. So one of the ways is to put a few droplets in your hand, and then I usually rub it in a circle and then inhale it. And so this is a hand inhalation method. You can diffuse them. So I use this diffuser just about everywhere. I have one in my bedroom, one in my office, and one in my yoga studio. And I now have this fancy car diffuser, which I just found for like $15 on Amazon, where you can find everything. And I recently bought a car that was new to me, and I think a smoker might have owned it before me. And so I've been diffusing purification oil every day in my car, and it also lights up in the crazy cool colors like hot pink and green and blue. So it's so much fun. You just plug in the USB port into either a car charger or right directly into a USB port if your car has that. And I have to fill it maybe once a week, so it actually diffuses pretty slowly, which is nice. You can put it on your bottoms of your feet. Specifically, your middle toe corresponds with your solar plexus. Or you could rub the oil directly onto your solar plexus, your belly, your navel area. And so some oils might be a little intense to just put directly on your skin. I know for me, like clove and peppermint tend to tingle or burn a little bit. So I have this V6 oil, which is like a vegetable complex oil, which a lot of people use when they're giving massages. So you can just put a few pumps of the massage oil and then mix it with your lemon, clove oil, whatever you want, and then rub it on your skin. So that way you don't feel any sort of that burning feeling. Another way to use it would be to put a few drops in your bath. So put it in your hot bath water, which helps you give sort of an inhalation method from the steam, and then also is directly going onto your skin as well. And because we are talking about lemon and purification on this list, I want to talk a little bit about cleaning. So one way to clean the air is lemon or purification oil. So I have been staying in hotels for the last couple of years, and some that didn't smell so great. So I would bring a diffuser, yes, this diffuser, directly to hotels with me, and then diffuse purification. And people would walk into the hotel room and be like, why does your room smell so good? So it would completely get rid of any smells that were kind of lingering in a hotel room. And also make me feel a little more like I was at home and could sleep more easily. So that was kind of a nice trick that I figured. As much as it's bulky to bring your diffuser with you, it can really help you. Another way is to use it in your laundry. So you can take lemon oil and put 1 to 2 drops directly into your washer. But even more, I like to put it in the dryer. And so I use those dryer balls from, I think Molly Suds sells them. So I don't use dryer sheets anymore, too many chemicals on them. So I take a dryer ball and then I'll just put like 3 drops of lemon oil on a dryer ball and stick it in the dryer. And it makes your clothes have that kind of fresh lemony smell to them. Another way would be to put purification on cotton balls, and then put the cotton balls wherever you need freshening up. So in your car, in your closet, your drawer, directly in your shoes. That helps kind of cut the odor with purification. And another way would be to create your own on-the-go air freshener. So you just take a spray bottle, take some distilled water, put a few drops of either purification or lemon in it, and then carry it with you, and you can use this as an on-the-go air freshener. And last but not least is Young Living has recently created a dietary essential oil. So oils that you can ingest. So it's called Vitality, and they're the ones with the white labels on them. And we have a bunch on our list today for the third chakra. So they are lemon, ginger, peppermint, rosemary, clove, fennel, and cardamom are all oils that Young Living has on the Vitality line that you can ingest them, essentially. So why would you want to do this? Well, a lot of these oils have to do, since we're talking about our third chakra, for digestive support. So one of them that was really good for digestive support was fennel. So you could take a few droplets of fennel and put them into like a veggie capsule, and if you need a little help with digestion, you could swallow this as a pill every day. Another way would be to cook with them. So use them as flavors while you're cooking or even baking. So peppermint is a really good one to bake with. So now that we're almost to the holidays and you're making cookies, you can use peppermint oil if you need a little peppermint flavor. You can add it to your tea. So I love to do this after dinner when you need a little digestive support. I'll add like 1 to 2 drops of fennel or peppermint to my tea, and it gives a really nice flavor. I also add it to my water bottle that I bring with me. So just make sure your water bottle is glass. Just add 1 to 2 drops in it, and all day you could have lemon flavored water. You can also add it to your salad dressings to change the flavors of your salad dressings. So that's one way to make different flavors come up with that. So let me know if you have any questions. These are some of my favorite oils for our third chakra. I do use Young Living essential oil, so that's what I know the most of, and I just love that they've created this dietary essential oil line. So I would be happy to answer any questions. Let me know if you have any. Sat Nam!